What motivates your inspiration?
But inspiration, yeah, it can come from anything. It can come from a movie, from a story, from a life experience, from seeing somebody volunteer in a charity. I mean, it comes from all more life experiences, I think, that are inspiring, or people.
Mm-hmm.
You see somebody do something extra special, that's, it makes you want to write something.
What's your favorite rhythm to play?
I mean, probably something, if I just go to the drum set and want to play something comfortable,
Yeah.
maybe like a 16th note on the hi-hat and backbeat, and maybe a really simple bass drum pattern, like just to start a groove, just to kind of feel good. But that, I'm just giving you one example that could change every day.
John Good, the famous DW drums maker, was your drum tech.
Yeah, he was.
Sure. When you played with Frank Zappa, what do you remember about him as a drum tech?
John was just really, really, really particular. And he wouldn't. Nothing happened fast with John. They used to call him lightning because he was not quick. The opposite, he took his time, but he was very methodical. He would go through step by step by step, and the drums were perfect. I mean, and the other thing we had to do is we recorded every single night, so we had to have the same drum sound.
The same sound.
Same pitches on the toms.
Okay.
Same pitch on the snare drum. We did a fresh snare drum head every day. Every third show, replace all the tom heads. So John was just incredibly particular, and because of that, Frank was really happy, because he got the same drum sound on
every day.
All 70 shows.
Yeah, wow.
So he could edit Berlin to Chicago
and shoot the song he wanted.
Yeah. So the drum sound was consistent between those edits.
Terry, Vinny, you are drummers that Frank Zappa chose. What made him want to work with you?
Yeah, I think it was actually the feeling, I think, because when he called me after the third day, he said, well, you got the gig because I like your feel. So that means how you're approaching the music and how you're making the music feel to him. And most jobs come down to that.
Oh yeah.
If you can play and make the music, enhance it, figure out what's the foundation of this music, and this can be with songwriters or pop music too. If you can feel what does this song need to do? What's the mood of it? And if you can do that and play in a way where you make it easier for the band, then you're golden. Then you're going to work a long time. You're going to have a long career.
are the drummers who influenced you?
So definitely Louis Bellson, I listened to him a lot. Buddy Rich, like pretty early on. Elvin Jones, Tony Williams, Ginger Baker, and Mitch Mitchell were the guys I kind of originally listened to. Yeah, it started there. Then it's just expanded, you know. Of course, you know, then later on I discovered Vinnie Colaiuta and Terry Bozzio. Of course, then Trilok Grutu, Jim Keltner's. I'm a huge, huge fan of Jim Keltner's. Steve Jordan I love. So it's Stuart Copeland. I mean, there's on and on, you know, on and on. But each of these guys have a huge personality.
Yeah.
Like in two measures, you hear their sound and you know it's them.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're signing their name when they play, even if it's a simple beat.
Yeah.
And I always loved that. I thought that I wanted to do that, even at a young age, have some kind of identifiable sound or style that would make me a little bit unique. And I think most of the musicians I love are that way. Michael Brecker and Alan Holdsworth and John Coltrane. They just have such a big personality. They're not, they just have that strength in their music.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
To cure disabilities.
Oh. Your favorite swear word?
Well, but it's got to be pretty, you know, people laugh at me because I'll say, oh, good grief, like Charlie Brown or something. It's like, what are you saying? It's because I've always been with my son and I say something like that and he laughs, you know. You can tell I'm frustrated, but I'm trying to curb it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
That's really nice. Cool.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like this.